West Side Story is a musical on how two gangs feud over turf. This award-winning adaptation of the classic romantic tragedy Romeo and Juliet, the feuding families become two warring New York City gangs, the Jets led by Riff and the Sharks led by Bernardo. The situation becomes complicated when a gang member falls in love with a rival sister. Woodstock was a music festival attracting an audience of over 400,000 people, scheduled over 3 days on a dairy farm in New York from August 15th to 17th in 1969, but ultimately ran 4 days long, ending August 18th, 1969.
You got to change your evil ways, baby. Before I stop loving you, you got to change, baby. And every word that I say is true. You got me running and hiding all over town.
There are many great plays and movies during this time, but another one that stood out was To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird took place in Maycomb, Alabama, and where Scout Finch lives with her brother Jem and their widowed father Atticus. Maycomb is suffering through the Great Depression, but Atticus is a well-known lawyer, and the Finch family is different than others, believing in equality. The main plot is where an African American is wrongly convicted of rape, and Atticus is compelled by morals to defend him.
I am confident that you gentlemen will review, without passion, the evidence that you have heard, come to a decision, and restore this man to his family. In the name of God, do your duty. In the name of God, believe Tom Robinson.
Technology played a huge role during the 1960s, ranging from the GPS to the computer mouse to the brown box. But the TV was huge. The TV became a political force, especially in the JFK and Nixon debates, because it was used to sway the American people. During this time, everyone had a TV in their house, where they could see the first televised presidential debate. The TV swayed the people because they made one opponent more comfortable on TV than the other, and that swayed the views.
This is a great country, but I think it could be a greater country. And this is a powerful country, but I think it could be a more powerful country. I'm not satisfied to have 50% of our steel mill capacity unused. I'm not satisfied when the United States had last year the lowest rate of economic growth of any major industrialized society in the world, because economic growth means strength and vitality. It means we're able to sustain our defenses. It means we're able to meet our commitments abroad. As I said at the beginning, the question before us all, that faces all Republicans and all Democrats, is, can freedom in the next generation conquer, or are the communists going to be successful? That's the great issue. And if we meet our responsibilities, I think freedom will conquer. If we fail to move ahead, if we fail to develop sufficient military and economic and social strength here in this country, then I think that the tide could begin to run against us. And I don't want historians 10 years from now to say, these were the years when the tide ran out for the United States. I want them to say, these were the years when the tide came in. These were the years when the United States started to move again. That's the question before the American people, and only you can decide what you want this country to be, what you want to do with the future.
There were many TV shows during the 1960s. Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes, and Sesame Street were all very popular. Scooby-Doo is an American animated mystery comedy produced by Hanna-Barbera. The series centers on a group of characters consisting of four teenagers: Fred, Daphne, Velma, and Shaggy. The group travels in a van named the Mystery Machine, solving mysteries involving several local legends. Looney Tunes is an American animated series of comedy short films produced by the Warner Bros. Some famous characters including Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny, Taz, Marvin the Martian, and Sylvester. Sesame Street is a long-running American children's TV series. The program is known for educational content and images communicated through the use of Jim Henson's Muppets animation, short films, humor, and cultural references. Some famous characters consist of Elmo, Big Bird, Cookie Monster, and Grover. There were many sports icons during the 1960s. Muhammad Ali, Pele, and Roberto Clemente were all amazing athletes. Muhammad Ali is responsible for some of the most legendary moments in the ring. His work ethic, revolutionary techniques, and fearlessness towards standing up for his beliefs all contribute to the legend that he is. Pele is widely regarded as the greatest soccer player of all time. He has a record for most goals scored and is the only player to win 3 World Cups. In 1999, Pele was picked as the soccer player of the century. Roberto Clemente was a professional baseball player. He was an all-star on and off the diamond. In baseball, he led the National League in batting 4 times during the 1960s and starred in the 1971 World Series. In 1966, he was named the National League's MVP. He was also involved in charity work in Latin America and the Caribbean countries, mostly during the off-season. He often delivered baseball equipment and food to those in need.
Very even play. Ali, a sneaky right hand. Another sneaky right hand. This time he works over the shoulder of Foreman.
There were many fashion trends in the 60s. The ones that stood out were hippie, denim jacket, and the afros. A hippie is a person of unconventional appearance, typically having long hair and wearing beads, associated with a subculture involving a rejection of conventional values and taking of drugs. The denim jacket found equal popularity among a very different audience: hippie kids, rockers, activists, bikers, and truckers all found this jackets nearly in every corner of the 60s counterculture. The jacket was a symbol for just about anything you wanted it to be. The afro became a powerful political symbol which reflected black pride and rejection of notions of assimilation and integration. There are many toys during the 60s. One very famous toy is the Slinky. A slinky is a set of springs attached to one another, and it can perform various tricks, just like traveling down a flight of stairs on the end-to-end, which stretches and reforms itself with the aid of gravity and its own momentum, or appear to levitate for a period of time after it's been dropped.
walks the stair without a care and makes the happiest sound. Bounce up and down just like a clown. Everyone knows it's Slinky, the best present yet to give or get, the favorite all over town. The hit of the day when you're ready to play. Everyone knows it's Slinky, it's Slinky, it's Slinky. For fun is the best of the toys. It's Slinky, it's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. It's Slinky, for fun is the best of the toys. It's Slinky, the favorite of girls and boys. Everyone wants a Slinky, you ought to get a Slinky.
And boys and girls, more fun with Slinky pull toys, Slinky Caterpillar, Slinky Train, Slinky Hippopotamus. Everyone wants a Slinky pull toy.
Another very famous game during the 60s was Monopoly. Monopoly is a real estate trading game created by the Parker Bros. The game was a way to demonstrate that an economy which rewards wealth creation is better than one in which monopolists work under few constraints. The game was also to promote Henry George's views on taxation. The goal of this game is to bankrupt your opponent.
Boom, 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 chance. What I got?
Go directly to jail.
I ain't going back.
There are many candies produced in the 1960s that we still eat today. Some consist of Starburst, Lemon Heads, and Fun Dip. Starburst come in very different varieties, such as tropical, sour, fave reds, very berry, super fruit flavor, and original. Lemon Heads also come in different flavors such as apple heads, grape heads, and cherry heads. Finally, the Fun Dip first launched with the original flavors of lime, cherry, and grape. There are many foods during the 1960s, but one of the most famous dishes were pigs in a blanket. This is typically referred to as a hot dog and a croissant roll, but may include Vienna sausages. The larger variety is also including breakfast or lunch sausages wrapped in biscuit dough, pancake, or croissant dough, and then it is baked. The dough is sometimes homemade. The larger variety is served as a quick and easy main course or light meal, and the smaller version is served as an appetizer. Music played an important role in the 60s. Some famous acts were the Beatles and Jimi Hendrix. The Beatles were an English rock band formed in Liverpool, with members consisting of John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. They became widely regarded as the foremost and influential act of the rock era. The Beatles managed to capture the essence of bouncy, short, and rock poppy songs revolving around the concepts of fun and love. Jimi Hendrix was an American rock guitarist, singer, and songwriter. Although his mainstream career spanned only 4 years, he is widely regarded as one of the most influential electric guitarists in the history of popular music.